I covered for a student who had an accident in class. 10 years later, she became my daughter's doctor and remembered everything, proving that small acts of kindness can come back in ways you never expect. During my second year teaching 8th grade English, I had a quiet, brilliant student named Olivia. She was the type who always had her hand raised first, but spoke barely above a whisper when called on perch, academically confident, but socially anxious. One February afternoon, Olivia raised her hand during silent reading. When I approached her desk, she whispered something I couldn't quite hear, her face flushed with embarrassment. I assumed she needed the bathroom pass, but the panic in her eyes suggested something more urgent. You can go, I said quietly, trying to be discreet. As she stood, I noticed the dark stain on her light blue jeans and immediately understood. She'd had her period unexpectedly, paint, or so I thought. When Olivia didn't return after 15 minutes, I sent a female student to check on her. The girl came back and whispered that Olivia was crying in the bathroom and refused to come out. I called the office for the school nurse. After class ended, I noticed something alarming print a large wet spot on Olivia's chair. This wasn't a period. She had actually wet herself in class. At 13 years old, this was potentially socially devastating. I quickly grabbed disinfectant wipes from my supply closet and cleaned the chair before the next class arrived. As students filed in, one boy parent, always eager to help parent, noticed me cleaning. Spill something, Miss Rivera, he asked, grabbing paper towels. I can help, just some coffee, I lied smoothly. I am such a klutz today. The next morning, Olivia's mother emailed that her daughter had a stomach bug and would be absent for a few days. When Olivia returned the following week, she couldn't meet my eyes. After class, I casually mentioned that I'd spilled coffee on her chair after she left that day, and several students had seen me cleaning it up. The relief on her face was immediate and profound. We never spoke of it again, and Olivia gradually returned to her usual self. She finished the year strong and moved on to high school. I changed schools the following year and eventually forgot about the incident among the thousands of student interactions throughout my career. Fast forward 10 years, my 2-year-old daughter Asthis had been struggling with recurrent ear infections, and we were referred to a pediatric eye specialist. In the examination room, a young doctor walked in, looked at my name on the chart and froze. Miss Rivera, from Westlake Middle School. I didn't recognize her at first. Turned to the shy teenager now replaced by a confident young doctor. It's Olivia Chen, she said, smiling. You probably don't remember me, but I was in your English class. As we caught up, I marveled at how this formerly shy student had transformed into this poised professional. After examining my daughter and explaining the procedure for ear tubes, Olivia hesitated at the door. Can I tell you something? She asked. I've actually thought about you many times throughout medical school. She lowered her voice, though we were alone. That day in 8th grade when I had an accident, you told everyone you spilled coffee. I heard you. That was the most humiliating day of my life, but you made it survivable. I was stunned, she remembered. Any teacher would have done the same. No, she said firmly. They wouldn't. My science teacher that same year publicly humiliated a student who threw up in class. That could have been me. Instead, you showed me what compassion looks like in action. She paused, then added, it's why I decided to work with children, and some men deserves a doctor who protects their dignity. Yesterday, Olivia performed my daughter's ear tube surgery with steady hands and kind reassurances. As we were leaving, she handed me her card with her personal cell number written on the back for emergencies, she said, or if Tezish just needs a doctor who already considers her family. Sometimes the smallest moments of our teaching careers, the ones we barely remember, become defining moments in our students' lives, and sometimes those moments come full circle in ways we could never imagine.